Hi everyone, hello. It's just before, like about a minute before 8 o'clock. I am here to share with you a little bit about what essential oils are, why I've chosen Young Living, my story, and a beautiful protocol to get every day started with empowerment called Gary's Great Day Protocol. I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's just 8 o'clock right now to make sure that I give everyone a chance to join in. So while I'm waiting, let me just tell you I am excited to be here and I am grateful to everyone who is choosing to listen to me live and to perhaps listen to this recording, which is going to stay on my personal profile. Let's hope people do log in. I do want to give you just a couple, not a couple minutes, maybe 30 seconds. Maybe 30 seconds to give you an opportunity to join in. Okay, there seems to be 3 viewers. Oh yeah, I was waiting for comments. Yeah, well, if I had a brain. I was waiting for comments thinking people are not logging in, but yeah, they are viewers. So okay, let's get started. Hi, Elena. Thank you so much for joining and for commenting. So let's get started. Let's talk about what are essential oils. And I want to time this. I'd like to keep it to no more than 25 minutes with the Q&A at the end. So let's get started with essential oils. What are essential oils? Essential oils are to plants like blood is to us. They carry nutrients, they protect the plants from assailants, they help the plants heal when damaged. They can be found everywhere throughout the plant, from the roots all the way to the flowers. Hi everyone, Lisa, Diane, Anita, Bridget, thank you so much for commenting and saying hello. It's nice to share this with you. So these essential oils are, like I said, like the blood to us. They carry everything that the plant needs to stay alive, vibrant, healthy. And when they're extracted with the proper methods of temperature and pressure, those same therapeutic benefits can be translated to us humans. Essential oils are volatile, they're potent, and they're versatile. Volatile, what does it mean? It means that, let me just tell you before what it means. When you open a bottle of essential oil, what happens? Right away, you can smell that beautiful scent. That's volatility. They are easily transformed from the liquid in the bottle to vapor that then embraces our senses. They're potent, pure, true essential oils are very, very strong. You don't need more than 1 or 2 drops to get the desired effect. And they're versatile. Essential oils can be used in every area of our lives. I use essential oils to help my spiritual connection when I meditate, to help balance my emotions, to help with cleaning products, to help mental activity when I'm tutoring my students. Every single area of our lives can be enhanced by the purity of therapeutic grade essential oils. So this brings me to the importance of purity and quality. And this is why I've chosen Young Living as my essential oils company. This industry is not regulated. Anyone can slap pure therapeutic grade on a bottle and get away with it. Why? Because all you need to be able to do that is 5% essential oil. So ask yourselves, what's the other 95%? Well, in a company with integrity like Young Living, it's also pure therapeutic grade essential oils. In other companies, you can find fillers, you can find synthetics, anything to extend the profit. I mean, companies want profit. So everything that can be done to enhance the profit, to make it bigger, will be added to that. You know, when you buy essential oils from like your local health food store and they always smell the same, what you're smelling is synthetics. Because if you go in nature and you smell lavender plants, no two lavender plants smell alike. So ask yourself, what is it that you're getting? You want perfume, go for it. I'm just not for that. But if you want therapeutic grade essential oils, Go with a company you trust that has integrity, a company that has control over the whole process. Young Living has a patented seed to seal promise of purity, where we control every single aspect, every single step in the extraction and delivery of essential oils. From the moment heirloom seeds are sourced to the harvesting, distilling, we test on site, we test back at the warehouse, and we do third party validation testing. We take care of the bottling and the distributing. So every single step of that process is not compromised. And what you get in your hands is true, pure, therapeutic grade essential oils. Young Living is the leader in essential oils. This started with D. Gary Young, our founder, in 1987. The story goes, and I trust that because he was a true maverick. The story goes that Gary smuggled lavender essential oil, lavender seeds in his boots from lavender farms in France. That was in 1987. He took them to Idaho, and that's when he started experimenting with creating pure essential oils in North America. He was into that. He wanted essential oils, and when he was researching, he found that everything in North America was synthetic. So that's why he decided to go his own route. And now Young Living is the leader in essential oils. We have open markets in 41 countries. We deliver to 200 other countries, and we're the only essential oil company that has global farms. We own our farms, and when we partner with other farms and co-op farms, they have to abide law abiding agreements to stick by our standards of purity, which is the seed to seal process. Other companies, they might have great intentions. I'm not talking about bad intentions, but all they can do when they partner with other farms is buy, test, and hope for the best, right? Well, we don't do that. When we receive essential oils from other companies, from other, sorry, not companies, from other farms, I was looking at the clock, making sure I don't go over. When we receive essential oils from other farms that do not match our levels of purity and the proportion of constituents to make it therapeutic grade, we not only do not accept that batch, but we go into the farm and work with the farmers to see what happened, how it happened, and how can we fix it so it doesn't happen again. That is true partnership. That is not just buy and test. So, Young Living. Why Young Living? Because it's a company with integrity, with transparency. Tell me, you probably don't know, maybe you do. Young Living farms are open to the public. You do not have to be a Young Living member to be allowed to park in that dirt parking lot and walk the fields. Ask yourself, when was the last time that Coca-Cola allowed you to walk into their facilities and look at their processes of production? That's transparency. So that's my why for Young Living. Let me talk to you about my story. My story started with Tiffany. That's Tiffany, my kitty cat. She came, let me just take a sip of water, sorry. She came into this earth plane with a lot of physical problems, a lot. And at that time, my consciousness coach, Kumari, who was acting as an animal communicator to help me deal with all these issues poor, gorgeous, beautiful Tiffany had, suggested I try Young Living essential oils to help her with some of her physical conditions. At that time, we didn't have the Animal Sense line. It was the same oils that I'm using on myself today. And I tried, and they worked. And they gave us almost 5 extra years of shared memories before Tiffany peacefully transitioned at the age of 19. I still remember nights with fireworks or thunderstorms, and I would be rubbing grounding essential oils on her. I would start between her eyes and go all around, down her spine, and all down her tail. And I would just keep that calming, soothing motion. And I would see the fireworks from my balcony. Lisa, you're there, and you know, right? We see wonderful fireworks, and they're noisy. And I would be watching them from my couch, Tiffany beside me, and she was calm, she was relaxed. And I would think about so many of my friends who have animal companions who struggle during thunderstorms and fireworks. So, huge gratitude to Young Living for helping Tiffany live a calmer, healthier life. While I was taking care of Tiffany's health, I got excited with some other stuff. If you look at me, overweight, yeah, but other than that, pretty much healthy. But when it comes to emotional baggage, or even with 12 years of alchemy, I'm still kind of a mess. So, I got called to these blends called transformation, trauma life, release, abundance. And I started playing around with those. I didn't even know how to use them. And really, there is no wrong way of using them. Just open the bottle. That's the way to use that essential oil. So I was excited with that. And then I thought, why am I not helping my students? I tutor mathematics from home, now also online after COVID. So both. But anyway, at that point, I was all at home. And I thought, why am I not incorporating this into these beautiful young adults? So I started diffusing lemon, thieves, lavender, peppermint to enhance our tutoring sessions. So I'm in this beautiful scented world. And then I go, what are you doing? You using these amazing therapeutic essential oils, but then when you look under your kitchen counter or bathroom sink, you have these cleaning products full of harsh chemicals, hormone disrupting components, ingredients. It's like, what are you thinking, woman? Get a grip on your life. So that's when I said, no more. I'm switching everything to Young Living. So I went with all the cleaning products that I had. If you're not using Young Living cleaners, it's like this for that for that, whatever. Threw everything in the garbage. One bottle of household cleaner, Thieves Cleaner. I went into the laundry detergent, personal care products, supplements, everything. I did a complete lifestyle change. So this is what Young Living is about. When I said they're versatile, it is a lifestyle. Many use the oils and they're beautiful and they just stick with the oils. What I am embracing and what I could guide you to embrace, if you so wish to, is a whole lifestyle. And you can think maybe, oh my God, this is overwhelming, this is too much, I don't know where to start. You don't have to. I was where you are now 12 years ago. So you can have me, my 12 years experience, to guide you. What's the best, what steps, what to switch first, how to do it effortlessly. You have me holding your hand. So if this is something that calls to you, we can talk later. Now, let's just switch to something super simple. Let me ask you a question. Was there a day that you woke up feeling excited, unstoppable, ready to seize the day? Maybe you know someone who's like that every morning. Maybe you're not a morning person yourself. But you have to admit that it's undeniable that whatever we do first thing in the morning has a very strong impact in the rest of our day. That's why incorporating essential oils to your morning routine can amplify your intentions for the day and give you extra strength and confidence to face whatever comes your way. This is why our founder, D. Gary Young, put together an empowering protocol of oils called Gary's Great Day Protocol. If you do some research, you will find that there are some variations. I am sharing with you today the original one. It goes decades back. Gary was known for his vision, his unrelentless pursuit of the vision, regardless of what obstacles came his way. And the 4 elevating oils in Gary's Great Day Protocol embrace this sentiment. When used together daily in the morning, they're a powerful way to start every day with intention, with confidence, with courage. And let me tell you, you're going to feel great and you're going to smell even better. So let's talk about these oils. The oils that I'm talking about are Valor, Harmony, Joy, and White Angelica. So how do we start this? The first thing is, let me show you how I choose to use essential oils regardless of any other further application. What I do is, I place a drop or two of an essential oil on my non-dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, it's your left. If you're left-handed, it's your right. Then I rub clockwise, I cup, and I inhale for 30 to 60 seconds. I'm not going to do this now because I value your time. Thank you for being here with me today. Why 30 to 60 seconds? Because you want your body to embrace fully what this oil can bring to you. That's called layering. If you're using more than one essential oil, give yourself 30 to 60 seconds between applications. Let your body just fully embrace that. Now, let me tell you why non-dominant rub clockwise. We have chakras in our bodies. They're energy centers. There's 7 in the main body and 7 above. But then those are main chakras, main energy centers. We also have minor chakras, and 2 of them are in the palms of our hands. The non-dominant hand has a receiving chakra. So when you place an oil there with intention, you rub it, rubbing it, which just gives a little bit of heat to activate that oil, and we rub it clockwise because it matches the clockwise spiraling of our DNA. So yes, you can just throw essential oils on you and they will work. But if you add intention and extra activation, they'll do their magic even better. So that's how we start. The intention for valor is one of courage. Valor means courage. So as I am cupping and inhaling for 30 to 60 seconds, I focus on valor giving me the courage to face the day. It has oils that are very grounding, empowering. So I just feel, like a big tall tree with deep roots and courage coming out from every pore of my body. So that's what you want to feel, whichever way you see that courage, while you use the first step of valor. Every one of these oils I am going to use in 2 different applications. So our first valor like that, always the rub, cup, and inhale. But then the second, you put a drop on the wrist. You can see it. I don't know. Can you? Okay. Anyway, so that I rub. I also rub clockwise there, and then I hold it together, and hold it for 30 to 60 seconds. This will balance the energies in your body. Some people say they can feel them balancing. I'm not the feely type. My knowingness comes from just straight knowing. I envy those who, see colors, talk to angels, feel stuff in their bodies. I'm not that, but I know it works. Because what I find is that when I use valor prior to any other high vibrational oil, they seem to work better. So something must be happening. So once we do that, we're going to move to the second blend in this protocol. It is Harmony. Harmony has 17 different oils in it. I'm not going to list them. So same thing. Drop, non-dominant hand, rub clockwise, cup and inhale. And as you're doing that, if you have your oils with you, please follow along. I forgot to mention that. Some of you, many of you probably have these oils. Should have mentioned it earlier, sorry. The intention for harmony is that there's harmony in every one of my interactions for the day. Harmony with people I interact, harmony with the circumstances around me, and especially inner harmony. We cannot have a harmony with the outside world when there is no harmony with our thoughts and our emotions. Once you've done that and sat in that beautiful intention and beautiful scent of this blend, the second step is do the same and then rub it on your solar plexus. Solar plexus are right here. It's your third chakra. Your third chakra it's the energy center of personal power. It's not power over anyone, it's your own strength, your own commandship, your own seniority, and your own energy field. So that's what we're gonna do and enhance this strength that harmony can bring to our day. Let me close this. You always want to keep the oils closed because they're volatile, so they'll just escape. Third one is Joy. Joy is a blend of 10 oils, some of them very high vibrational. There's rose, there's jasmine. And as always, non-dominant, rub, cup, inhale. The intention when we use joy is one of bringing joy to everyone we interact with, receiving joy. It's easy to give sometimes, but for me it's difficult to receive. Receiving joy from those interactions and finding joy in ourselves and joy in everything we do, we think, we go about in the day. And then joy. The other thing is, when the second step for joy is over the heart. The same way we did harmony over the solar plexus, joy over the heart enhances these beautiful feelings of love, of bringing joy to all of our bodies, emotional, spiritual, physical. And who doesn't want more joy in their lives? Our hearts take so much throughout the days, so much through our lives. So bringing joy to the heart, it's a great, great, great way of using this blend. Last but not least, white angelica. Same thing, non-dominant, rub. By now you know this, right? The intention of white angelica is to bring protection. Not protection by fighting. Whatever we resist persists. So we're not fighting against anything. We're enclosing our energy in this beautiful field of white light, protecting our space from negativity, from negative thoughts, from negative emotions. And the second step with white angelica is rub it, but then you just layer it everywhere. Start with the top of your head, over your shoulders, down your body, all the way to the tips of your toes. And as you're doing that, see this beautiful white light creating a space of protection, of positivity, allowing all the negativity to stay away from our lives and our days. So, empowering, courage, joy, harmony, protection, that's what this protocol of essential oils will bring to your day if you use it daily. The best way to do it is first thing in the morning as you choose what you're going to be facing in the day, and then at night. You know, you might want to reminisce. Okay, was I really harmonious? Don't beat yourself up. If I wasn't, I can do better tomorrow. Did I really bring and receive joy? Again, it's not about beating ourselves, but it's about acknowledging. We cannot change without acknowledgement of what happens, but beating ourselves up will never do any good. So, I truly, truly, truly hope you have found value in this. I am going to go through the comments and answer whatever I can now. I'm going to keep it to 25 minutes. Whatever I can't, I promise I will go after the Facebook Live ends and answer every one of your questions. But I want to do something else. To say thank you for being here with me today, I want to do a giveaway. This bottle of Thieves hand sanitizer. It's waterless, it's pure, natural as everything with Young Living. It is infused with peppermint essential oil and aloe vera. Sometimes I even use this as a moisturizer when I don't have anything else around. It is so smooth. So what I'm going to do is, after this ends, I'm going to go through all the comments, everyone who commented, and on the order they showed up first. I'm going to make an ordered list, the math geek and me. And tomorrow I'm going to do a Facebook Live, and I'm going to use a random number generator. Hopefully I can share that on the screen and pick a winner for this beautiful bottle of sanitizer. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, let me see the comments. Yes, Elena, quality is super important. That's why I trust Young Living. I forgot to mention, whatever you put, any oil you put in your skin will get to your bloodstream in 26 seconds. And some people say, well, I just use them in the diffuser, it's just the scent. Well, let me tell you, whatever you put in the diffuser, what does it do? It goes to your lungs, the lungs carry that oxygen in the blood distributes all over the body. So within 20 minutes, it has hit every single organ in your body. So there is no way of getting away from using them internally. Whether you like it or not, what you put on your skin or what you put in the diffuser, it is being used internally. That's why quality is so important. So I'd like to acknowledge everyone. I'm not sure what order this. Thank you, Lucia, Donna, Deborah, Lisa, Greg, so many people, Lindsay. Okay, I'm not sure how this goes, so I'm gonna go with the comments the way they show up here. Lisa Brown has been with me many years. She just trusted Young Living products, and she still asks questions, and I still do, and Gary still did. Gary said, if I had waited to know it all, you would not have oils. I have goosebumps talking about this guy. If it wasn't for his vision and his passion to bring pure essential oils to every home in the world, we wouldn't have this. I wouldn't have an empowered life. So thank you, Gary. Not with us anymore. Okay, I'm not getting emotional. But thank you so much for everything you've done for us. So, yes, Lisa, it is an amazing protocol. I saw that there was a question. Yeah, Elena, you says love the intention and extra activation. It just adds more. Why not add to whatever we can get from these oils, right? But I saw that there was a question somewhere. Thank you, Balbir. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Donna. Lindsay. Oh, yeah, there was a question. It says, how long does a bottle last on average? 2 minutes? No. Okay, it all depends how you use it. So, in a small bottle like this, there's 85 to 90 drops. In a large bottle, there's about 300. And it all depends how you use it. I have to admit, I'm a crazy oiler, and I was trying to think how much do I use. I probably use a good 10 milliliters a day. So like two small bottles between things that are dietary and I take internally, between the oils and my supplements, between the oils and my products, not that I go through the two bottles, and the oils that I use internally, in the diffusers and on my body. So a bottle will last how long you use it, but there's about 80 to 90 in a small and 300 in a large one. And a diffuser needs, it says 10 to 12 drops. I tell people start small. I do put 10, 14 drops. I actually like multiples of 7, so usually it's 14. But start small. You used to buying oils from health food stores that are adulterated, fillers. They're not potent. So when you open a bottle of Young Living oil and I hear people say, oh my God, this is so strong. Yeah, it is because it's pure. So start small. Small is over better. You want more, you can put more. This has gone over 27 minutes. I think I need to stop. Thank you, Elena, for your nice comments. Oh, Donna, how often do you clean your diffuser? Well, I would suggest once a month, but I didn't know that when I first started. So my original diffusers went years without cleaning. Some of them have the thieves coloring, and like it's not a coloring, but thieves is a dark oil that will never go away. But it's good once a month with a little bit of lemon oil and a soft Young Living soap with an old toothbrush. That's how I like to clean them. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Bridget says. Thank you. I learned a lot more about the oils today. I appreciate that. I'm going to be ending this because I really don't want to take up more of your time. So if you are interested in learning more, just connect with me. Whether you are a Young Living member or you're considering that, it doesn't matter. Sharing this love and passion I have for oils does not have a boundary. It's like Gary said. Gary created oils and blends and products for a purpose, not for profit. I am sharing my knowledge for a purpose. The purpose that you hopefully learned something from me today, not from chasing new members. So thank you so very much. I'm going to end this and I will be seeing you tomorrow Facebook Live, and let's see who wins this bottle of Thief Sanitizer. Bye for now. Thank you so very much. Truly grateful.